Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. You might have noticed that I haven't been around in the last couple of weeks. I doubt anyone will really have noticed, but I haven't really been posting that much on any of my social media, including like the dog's Instagram accounts even, and I haven't posted any videos. And I think the last video you saw was a really good week. I'd had like a really positive week. I was enjoying my exercise and just feeling really good. And then the week after that, I had some health concerns. I won't go into it too much because I do have quite bad health anxiety, and that's why that week turned into just such a disaster. But basically I've got some swollen lymph nodes, basically for no reason, and my medication puts me at a higher risk of things like lymphoma. So I got myself into an absolute panic about it because one of the lymph nodes is in quite a suspect place, which normally indicates that there's something more sinister going on. And I wasn't sleeping, I was having panic attacks, just completely beside myself about it all, and ended up going to the GP, and they said they don't think there's anything to worry about, but I do, because I've had blood tests and stuff. You might see my bruised hand. I've had blood tests and stuff, and I don't have any sign of infection, nothing. So these lymph nodes are essentially swollen for no reason. And some people do have really reactive lymph nodes, and they swell up even at the slightest hint of something, you know, foreign object or whatever in your body, or infection or whatever, and your body fights off the infection really quickly, but the lymph nodes stay raised. And it might be that they've been like that for a long time in response to an infection that I had previously and I just hadn't noticed. So I'm trying not to continue to panic myself, but basically that's just a very brief explanation of why I hadn't been around. And that was how it sort of started. And then after that week, even after I went to the doctors and stuff, I just couldn't get back into the swing of it. It's so dark in my house. Like, I'm stood in front of my patio doors right now because it's not even 9 a.m. and this is how dark my house is. So it's virtually impossible to film anything. I haven't been able to film any crafty videos, and I haven't really been crafting anyway, but it's just virtually impossible to film anything. And obviously we've been in lockdown, so I haven't been anywhere. And yeah, I just sort of had a bit of a blip really, and there's other stuff going on as well, which I can't talk about at the moment, but hopefully I will be able to soon. And yeah, I just feel like I've had a real blip. And yeah, so I'm sorry about that. I did film some of my December daily foundation pages, because I've done a little bit of that. It's meant to start today, but I've still got no photo paper, so I haven't, I won't be able to print any photos for the foreseeable, but I've put some pages together, so I will pop that footage in now. I realised that I completed some foundation pages of my December daily, I think it was last week, and then I never showed them to you. I don't know why. I said I was going to and then I didn't, so I'm going to show you in this video. What I've done so far is super basic, and I want to maybe spend tomorrow going through and putting some more pages in here and doing things in a little bit more detail, but I wanted to show you what I've done so far. I'm not really a person who does super extensive foundation pages because I never know what my story is going to be for that day. And this year, because things are going to be a little bit different, I'm even toying with the idea of not doing it daily at all, but just doing 25 stories instead of doing it actually, you know, like a story that happened on that day. So yeah, let's start anyway. First of all, I just popped in this foiled 3x8 piece from Ali Edwards that says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and then on the back I want to print out like my reason why journaling, so my intentions for December and why I'm doing December daily this year. And then this is my cover page. So this was heavily scrap lifted from the December daily group. Ali Edwards put a page together like this with lots of rectangles, but I think she had 4 on each row. with some stamping underneath, and I just really loved it. I didn't have like any of the elements from the kit that she had. I think she used the main kit, so I just used my own stash and put together this little page that says find the joy, because that's definitely my intention this year. And I just really like it. These stickers here say Christmas, fuzzy socks, staying indoors, winter essentials, and I thought the staying indoors one was pretty apt. Next I've got this December calendar page, and I'm going to leave that blank until the end of the month, I think, and then go back and fill it out with things that we did throughout the month, but that may even end up being replaced with something else, because obviously I don't think we're going to be getting many things done in December this year, so it's there for now. It may not stay there. And then I've got a 6x8 page protector, because I always start the album with a picture of my Christmas tree. You guys know my Christmas tree's already up, but I'll put one in at the beginning of December. And then I've got this little 2x2 page protector, and I've popped in some of the circles, like messy circles and half circles from the kit, because I know that I want to use those on this page. And I don't know if I'll put anything else in here. I might put sequins in and make them into a shaker pocket, I'm not sure. And then I have this large December die cut, which is from Ali Edwards as well. And I've seen a lot of people use texture paste to add some interest to this and to decorate the back as well. So that's something else I want to try. And then I've just popped in some cards and tags for journaling on some of the pages. So like I said, I don't really like being confined to foundation pages, which is why I haven't done many of them yet. There's definitely some more creative things that I want to do, but for now, if I just put these things into pockets, they're very easily moved. So there's a winter wishes 3x8 journal card, this lovely piece of acetate, and then I thought here I could do a 3x8 photo and a 3x8 card here that says busy chaos magic. So I thought if I had a really busy day at work or something, I could take a snap of my workspace and put that down here along with that card. So as you can see, I haven't done loads, and I haven't really done anything massively creative. There's lots that I want to go back in and add, but I currently don't even have any photo paper for my Canon Selphy, and I have to print all of my big photos afterwards because I get them done with an external company. I don't have a photo printer that will do large photos, so this is a project that will take me into the new year, but I just thought you would want to see what I've done in my album so far, and seeing as this is such a short weekly vlog this week, I thought I would pop it in here. And yeah, I'm still teaching from home and going in like one afternoon a week to sort out the next week of work. I guess lockdown is technically finished tomorrow, but my area has been placed into tier 2, like most of the country. And I still don't feel comfortable going into work, because even though my school have been very good and we haven't had any cases, the area at large has got quite an increased number of cases, so I just feel safer at home, even though I feel like it definitely hasn't helped with the mental health situation being stuck at home. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes, and I'm putting the rest of my Christmas decorations up today, so I wanted to film again today and get another weekly vlog out, and yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, my lessons are over for the morning, and I nipped out to try and get us advent calendars, and unfortunately I was not successful. Winnie is pottering around down there. So of course I just went crazy and bought a bunch of other stuff. So the first thing I bought is actually this jumper, and it was £20, and it's a beautiful red like cable knit jumper. I thought it was super festive without being Christmassy, if that makes sense. I love it. I think I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. And then I also got some new pajamas, because a lot of my pajamas are really on their last legs now. I have so many sets of pajamas, but they're all so old, and a lot of them have holes in and stuff. So these are like festive dogs, and they are long legged and long sleeved, and often I will wear pajamas all day at the moment. I've been trying to force myself to get up and dressed and put makeup on and stuff, obviously for teaching, but often at the weekends especially, I don't get out of pyjamas all day, or I will get changed back into my pyjamas after my teaching is done, because I just like being comfortable. So I thought it'd be nice to get some more, and I can't even describe how soft these are. Those were £16. I picked up this book, Enid Blyton Christmas Wishes. It's 30 Christmas stories, and basically every year in the run up to Christmas I take time out of my morning teaching to read Christmas stories with the kids, and this year I could not find a chapter book at all that I wanted to read with them. So this is like 30 short stories, which means we should get through it pretty quickly. And I'm so happy I found it. It was £4.50, so I'm going to start reading that with them in the morning. I got some new slippers because mine are threadbare on the bottom, and again, I know I'll probably get new slippers for Christmas from my mum or my nan or something, but I really needed some now, and you can never have too many. A Christmas card, which isn't important, crisps, and a baguette for my lunch, because that's what I really fancy. And yeah, that was it. So I'm going to eat my lunch, then do some cleaning and tidying, and start decorating. Right, I have cleaned and tidied and hoovered and mopped. You can see the floor's still a bit wet. In the living room, everything is ready for all the Christmas stuff to come out. I have not cleaned and tidied my office yet, and I've hoovered and mopped the kitchen, but haven't like cleaned the surfaces or anything yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to put out in the kitchen this year. You might remember that we are having a garage conversion, so we are having our kitchen made bigger, and at some point in December, I think, the wall between the garage and the kitchen is going to come down. So I don't really want to decorate the kitchen and make it look all nice and get all of my nice stuff out, only to have to pack it all away anyway. And I honestly have no idea when any of this is actually happening. So I might leave the kitchen this year, apart from getting my Christmas mugs out. But it's so tempting. I don't think there's loads in here that I need to get out. I really want to find somewhere for our stockings to go this year. There's my wreath. And then I think there's a few decorations. These are our present stockings that we normally put each other's presents in, but I don't think we're going to need those this year because we have barely bought anything for each other because of money. I think it's just the rest of my decorations in here, so I'll get them out. Good morning everyone, it's Wednesday. I've just finished teaching for the morning. Will and I ended up ordering a takeaway last night. We got pizza, so I'm about to eat my leftover pizza for lunch, but I thought I'd show you my new jumper. Please excuse the mess in the background. I'm changing the bedding today, so I haven't bothered to make the bed, and there are presents and stuff all over the place. But I got this jumper in Sainsbury's, like I showed you, and I'm not 100% sure on it. I love it, but I feel like it's maybe a bit too small. It's not really long enough to wear with leggings. I'm only wearing it with leggings today because I'm just staying home. But I've actually left the tag in the back of it because I'm not 100% sure yet. I love the colour, but I already bought it in a size bigger than I would normally wear, and I feel like it's too small. I don't know. Normally I only wear jumpers that I can wear with leggings, and this just isn't really long enough, but I feel like tucked under a little bit with jeans, it's cute, especially for this
time of year. But yeah, I don't know, what do you think? I do love the colour, although it makes me look even paler than I already am, but you know. And then you'll have to excuse the noise that my slippers are making on the floor, it's so annoying, but it got super dark in here last night, so I didn't get to show you all the decorations, but it's the same pretty much as every year. So I've just changed my plates in my plate rack to all my festive ones, and the dresser's got some bunting and a little garland. I've got some cute stuff here. So like this stuff would normally be on like a little hot chocolate station in the kitchen, but I haven't done that this year because we're having the work done in the kitchen. I don't know when it's going to start. Then we've got Winnie's new bed. She was actually sent that by a company as a PR product. I need to post about it today, with her Christmas blankets and our lovely tree with the stockings on the curtain pole. I didn't do it last year because the stockings kept spinning round, but they're not too bad this year. The couch is a mess because I've been sat on it, but I've got my cushions and blankets on the sofa. Creepy little elf on the shelf is out over there. Christmas tree and fairy lights in my office, and then I've got my It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year star. Okay, I'm setting myself up with a little my slippers on this floor are driving me nuts. I've set myself up with a little present wrapping station. In here I have all of my wrapping paper. I'm sure I show you this every year, but wrapping papers and gift bags and boxes and stuff that I recycle and reuse. I've got ribbons and twine and pom-poms and stuff there, and I'm going to wrap the majority of the presents that I've got so far. I've really scaled it back this year, so I don't have loads to wrap, but I can't wait. And then I'm going to put them all under the tree and it will look nice. And I'm going to watch Christmas Chronicles too. I watched the first Christmas Chronicles last year while I was wrapping my presents, so I thought that I would watch the next one this year. I normally wrap my presents later on in December actually, but this year I just have a real urge to do it now, so I'm gonna do it, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I love making everyone's presents look nice. This is not the sort of thing that I would normally buy, but this Disney bedding is fleecy. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get into bed tonight.
Hi everyone, happy Thursday. It is so dark in here and it's not even 2 o'clock. It's just so depressing. I haven't filmed today because I haven't really done anything. I basically got up and had a shower and washed my hair, did my teaching until lunchtime, and then had lunch, and I've just been sat on the couch now. All I've done is empty the dishwasher. I need to clean the kitchen and try and sort a few bits out. But yeah, I haven't really filmed today because I haven't done anything, and it's like I say, it's just so dark in here and it's so difficult to film. And I'm noticing as well that the quality of my phone camera has drastically decreased all of a sudden, so that's making it difficult to film as well. But yeah, I hate how dark it is in here and I just don't know what to do about it, but like there isn't anything I can do about it. Unfortunately, the lighting in our house is shocking. It's one of the things that we want to get sorted at some point. We've got 5 lights in our living room, and currently only one of them works. So yeah.
I just had to pop to my parents' house to drop off the dog's medication because my parents are both at work. There's nobody here, so don't worry, otherwise I wouldn't have come in. But look at my girls. Maggie Moosies, Mabel. Look at the nose prints on the glass. Hi girls, I miss you. I miss you. Also just had to come into the living room and have a little sneaky look at the tree. Look how beautiful. And I know I say it every year, but my mum made nearly every single decoration on this tree, which is pretty impressive. I mean, look at that little post box. So cute. Beautiful. Now I have to leave and I'm really sad because I miss my family and I miss coming around here all the time.
This is how wrapped up warm I am because it's freezing and raining outside, but that really is just the worst part of all of this, isn't it? Just being separated from your family. It's horrible. I hate it. Hello everyone, it's Thursday. I have been at work. No, it's Friday. Yay, Friday. I've been at work since 11:30ish this morning, and it's now coming up to 3 o'clock. I was there a lot longer than I thought. I had to sort out a bunch of stuff, but I got home. Oh, sorry, Winnie. And my photo paper arrived, so I can finally start December daily. So I'm actually going to crack on with that, I think. After I've had some food. I haven't eaten, so I'm starving. When I go into work to prepare the next week's stuff for the kids, I have to go at lunchtime so that I can avoid being around too many people, because obviously then they're all outside in their bubbles and stuff. And it means that I'm there over lunchtime, and if anything drags on like it did today, I'm starving by the time I get home. So I'm having some rolls which are in the oven, and I'm gonna have cheese and butter, and it's gonna be delicious. And then I'm gonna do some of this December daily. I'm really excited.
And I thought I would show you where I got to with my December daily. I actually ended up not scrapping anything, but I've printed off a bunch of photos. So I've moved this December die cut to the front, and I don't actually like it how it is. I want to like paint it or use texture paste on it, or on it like Ali Edwards did herself, because I just thought that looked so nice. But it doesn't move very smoothly in the album either, so to be honest it might not stay in general. And then in the front I have that little card still, and I'm going to do some journaling here about why I really wanted to do December daily this year. Then I've got my little cover page, calendar page. This will be a family photo, and then we go into day one. So here will be a picture of the Christmas tree, and then here I've printed out some little 2x2 photos of all of our special yearly decorations, and they go over onto the next page as well. And then I've got 2 little bonus ones down here, so I wanted to share that I have my Mr. and Mrs. decorations on the tree for the first time, and a special one for Winnie as well after her diagnosis, because this is probably the last Christmas with her. And then I've got some of these little die cuts in here, and I'm going to put some more on the back side as well. And then I'm going to make the rest of the pockets into shaker pockets with sequins, and I think that's going to be really nice. If anyone's wondering how I made these photos, basically I made a 4x4 collage of 4 photos, and then I just printed it out on my Canon Selphy and cut them out, and they were all just about 2x2. They came out a little bit smaller because I accidentally printed with a border, but I think they fit okay. And once everything's in those pockets, I think that will look quite nice. And then here is where I will do my journaling about putting up the tree and all of our special decorations. And then here I've now got this present wrapping tree sort of patterned paper, because I'm going to pop a 2 on here, and I'm going to have a spread here about wrapping the presents. And I actually did do that on the 2nd of December, but I wouldn't have minded if I hadn't. And there's an interactive page from Crystal, who is a member of Ali Edwards' design team. In the prep party, she did like an interactive page about her wrapping paper, and I really want to try and have a go at doing that. So day number 2 will be in there, but I haven't started that yet. This is day number 3, and again, it actually did happen on the 3rd, but it's just happy coincidence. It was my nephew's 13th birthday, so I took this picture from my sister's Facebook page, and I'm just going to do a little bit of journaling here about how I can't believe how grown up and how old all of my niece and nephews on my side of the family are getting. They are 14, nearly 15, 13, 11 and 8 or 9, and I just can't believe how old they all are now. So I wanted to journal about that and about the fact that we probably won't see them for Christmas this year, which is a shame. This is story number 4, and these pictures were actually taken on the 1st, so like I said, I'm not that bothered that it's not in chronological order. I'm just doing Christmassy stories this year, not necessarily daily stories, because even though I have my story for the 1st about the tree and the decorations, I also love getting out my Christmassy Emma Bridgewater every year. So again, I just made a little collage of some photos that I took on the 1st, and I've got some embellishments in here to use, and I will do my journaling here about how much I love getting it out every year, and I'm building up a real collection now. And work on our kitchen is meant to be starting this month, right on top of Christmas, so I'm going to journal about how next Christmas hopefully we'll have a beautiful new kitchen for me to decorate with all of my EB. And then this will be for story number 5, so I'm probably just going to put a 5 here or some sort of little embellishment. I might even take these tags out of the pocket and have them outside of a page protector. I've got this lovely piece of, I think it's acetate, and it's got gold foiling, and it says, "In the most subtle of things, may you find real joy in living. In hallways and interactions and all of the world's imperfections, there are still these places where the light gets in." And I love that because obviously this is a difficult time at the moment. We're in tier 2, so we're still not really meant to see anybody unless you're outside, and I miss my family a lot. So I want the story for number 5 or day 5 to be just about finding joy at home even. So the plan is to have a 3x8 photo of something from around the house, with journaling here about missing family but trying to still be positive and find the joys at home, and then the rest is all just a few foundation pages. So yeah, I've got some photos printed now, and I hope that today I'm going to crack on and actually scrap these pages, and I can't wait to crack on. Okay, so I would have filmed this process for you, but it took me a lot longer than I thought, and it was a lot more fiddly than I thought. But I did my page for day 2, documenting some wrapping paper. So this actually goes up, and there are some pictures of some of the presents that I've wrapped, although they're not very good quality, but I didn't want to reprint them. My little flippy uppy thing doesn't work as smoothly as I might like, and didn't turn out as well as I might like, but I've done it. I backed the whole thing onto some old crate paper so that I could have it be the same size as a page protector, and then I can do something else here for day 3 to go along with my story, or just do something decorative, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I've got another little picture there of some of the presents I wrapped. I put some washi in and some embellishments. Crystal left hers white, and her picture down here was the same length as the windows, and my photo came out too small. I accidentally did it the wrong size, And so I'm going to put my journaling down here. So when I can be bothered, I will fill in my journaling about wrapping presents there. But I think it turned out okay. It looks nice with this. I think I'll put a 2 on there. But yeah, I have scrapped myself out for now though, because that took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But it feels so good to have some stuff in here and to have at least one page be nearly done. And I think it's okay. It's the sort of thing that I'll probably hate for now, and then when I flip back through my album in a few years, I'll be like, oh, that's cute. That sort of thing happens to me all the time.